looks like the storm has stopped. And welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm glad I put the dishwasher on last thing before bed. Gets me one step ahead of the day, but I still have a lot of mess to clear up. Which is never fun. Today's gonna start off with a deep clean. And maybe a mince pie. Merry Christmas. Ah, and there we go. That's a lot better. I don't know whose this is. Has anybody lost a pot noodle? Okay, now the house is clean, it's time to find out who ended up sleeping where. And if they're all awake. Hello? Oh, you idiot! You idiot! You were meant to... You just said to do it. You were meant to wait! I was gonna get...
Stretch my calf out, it's cramped.
Go on, slap it.
No, don't, it'll pull.
Oh, it's really sweaty.
Right, the boys are getting ready to go. However, I always do like one sweep before they leave. I'll always do a quick sweep of the house because lo and behold, yes, there we go. There's always someone that leaves keys, wallet, you know, the most valuable items that we have. Who's left their wallet and keys?
Keys?
Yeah, like the most important things.
Thank you.
He's stuffing his face.
Look at the space in the back. I've got to get 2 people in there.
That is going to be such a tight squeeze.
I don't know what Jonesy's going to have to do. We'll have to stick him in the back. Just relax him there.
You're meant to be going with Tyler.
No, I was never going with Tyler.
Mate.
Is there not a space in Tyler's car?
There's 3 spaces in Tyler's car.
Why do they not?
He said I'm going to back.
They're going to a different location.
Oh, I mean
It's
that's...
literally about 10 miles, isn't it?
20, but... Oh, no,
It's actually not.
Josie, that is going to be a tight old... Can't you put the bags in the put the bags in the cab?
in the middle. Yeah, well, apparently the back doesn't work.
Yeah, just chuck them in the back.
Then fly away.
They won't fly away.
Losing my head here.
Stressing.
I said put your airbed in the back.
I don't understand why you can't just put them in the back of the truck.
Put the airbed in the boot.
Let me put that up there.
Some sort of respite.
Just please.
Jonesy, there's
What
so
am I
much...
going to sit on?
Jonesy,
Look at that.
Jonesy, there's so much space in here.
Yeah, I know, but Butler doesn't want anything in that boot.
But you could put so
Put your
much in that
airbed
boot.
in the boot.
I'll put you in the boot.
Oh, that's going to be a nice 3-hour journey. At least I have to see him.
Yeah, that's the
You're
main
gonna-
reason.
argue I'm the winner in there.
Cheers.
See you, boys. Oh, he's lost his keys. Oh, he's lost his keys. Oh, one of the best films ever made. I have things I need to do, like tidy the house and just clear up and get things back to normal and light a candle or something so it smells nicer in here. But that's gonna be very distracting. Honestly, the Lord of the Rings, in particular, for some reason, the 2 towers, in particular, the Battles of Helm's Deep, will have a special place in my heart forever. And just like that, a beautiful, clean house again. Except for the Undertaker's hat and a lobster mask and my trousers. An odd combination, but hey, we've seen weirder things on this channel. And then to top it all off, little incense burning. That instantly makes it feel back to being a home and not a party venue. Cleanup job finished in the perfect time because I've just had a text from Rina saying they are 1 stop away on the train. So it's time to go to the station and pick them up. Here they are. Hey, they're back. That's what I like to see, Mark. Still repping the Chris and Diane hat. 1 more week of that. 1 more week.
I'll live in it now.
Yeah. Now wait till you see the state of the kitchen.
It's pretty cool in here.
Right, Mark and Rina, you've got your work cut out.
Oh, what good boy!
I did it all this morning.
Oh,
If you had seen what it looked like at the end of last night,
Yeah.
you would have had a heart attack, I reckon.
see, and sometimes the bigger the area,
Yeah.
the more mess.
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how messy 10 guys can be in a house. They'll find a way to make mess everywhere.
I think that you've had a wonderful time by the sounds of it,
Yeah, we did.
and you cleaned up very, very good. Very proud of you guys.
They said next year
still
you're...
in here?
Yeah, they're all still home in there.
Oh no, that's not doing that well.
Just later on in the day now, but there's nothing nicer than coming downstairs to the smell of delicious food being cooked. Rina, you're a saint. Saint Mark and Saint Rina of Bunbury.
Actually, it's really father.
This looks absolutely delicious. Salute. Oh, right, okay. It is much later on the day now. This vlog is deteriorating. I feel like it's not going to be a big vlog. And I can already sense people in the comments being like, this vlog is not long enough. So apologies, but it is later on in the evening now. I had a lovely dinner. I've been upstairs between here and the office, just editing the vlog, doing these other little bits I usually do on a Monday. Like I said, guys, it's a Monday, which means always Tuesday's vlogs, they're never that great. I'm gonna see if Mark and Rina are actually still up. Hello. The tree is still looking incredible. I'm very happy the tree survived yesterday. That was my main concern. Just wanted to make sure the tree survived, the display survived. What do you reckon?
I think you might need a haircut, Joe.
Think I need a haircut?
Yeah, I think so.
Think it suits me? It's a good look?
Yeah, it does. You gonna wear that Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm thinking about wearing it Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it makes me look more like an Aussie surfer.
Oh yeah, you do, from Brisbane.
Yeah, like a Brizzy
Coast.
surfer. You.
Or from Margaret River.
Margaret River.
Mate, you know Margaret River?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh, look, yeah. That's my new name, Margaret River. That's my stage name. Rina, say hello to Margaret River. It's my new alter ego.
Oh, see, that's you.
This is very. I think if I tuck it behind my ears, it's meant to be like a mullet. I
What
look.
does he look like?
Pat Sharp.
So,
Do you know Pat Sharp?
No.
Oh.
just take a look at that.
It actually suits you, you know.
Do you want to try it on?
Yeah, I just want to see. I haven't had long hair for such a while.
Go on then. Yes. Now that is a good. That suits you, Mark. That's. You need to go like slightly back a little bit. Sorry, I'm just going to give you a little adjust there. Little adjustment. There we go. Get the hair. Nice. That's a good. It suits you. It does. You look so Aussie. Did Mark actually have hair like that back in the day?
He did. He used to.
Did he?
He used to bleach it,
No.
and then because like he'd come one day to be one colour, and he'd come over home the next day, and it'd be all bleached. And I'd say, "Oh, so you coloured your hair?" "Oh no, it was the sun."
Oh, the sun.
Would you like to just dance, my sweetheart?
No, not at all.
You look like you're about to give surf lessons. Would you like a free surf lesson?
You look like Cogster. Oh my god.
It's a good look. It suits you.
You look just like Cogster.
Oh, you know what you need now? You know what makes this look even better?
Surfboard.
Your Christian Diane hat on top.
Oh yeah, I have to go get it.
Stop.
Do you know what you look like? You look a bit like Wayne's World. Garth from Wayne's World. You know who Diane was on their Jive Week? Wayne's World. It's party time. See, you haven't done that for a while. The old hair flick.
I had hair long. We didn't have this long hair, but I did have longish hair.
Yeah. Oh.
Blonde hair, you know that.
Rina, if you're feeling left out, I've got loads of costumes upstairs you can try on. I feel like I've got a lobster costume which you would love.
How do you put this on?
I don't blame you. I genuinely can't remember if I did tidy up down here. It's looking pretty good. It's almost like nobody was here at all yesterday. Giorno! Oh, he's gone home. We did have one casualty yesterday. RIP train. I don't know why, I've disconnected it here, but I need to put like a new battery or figure out where you actually charge this thing up. I couldn't see, unless... Is one of these a charging? No, there's got to be a charger for it somewhere, or somewhere you can put batteries in. It doesn't look like it's a battery operated thing, unless the batteries go in here. But once again, I couldn't see anything to put the batteries in, but yeah, basically, we have a broken down train, which I know Mark won't be too happy about. So I'm going to try and find the instruction booklet and get this thing back up and running again. I'm also still finding costumes everywhere. Weirdly, of all places, that was in the sauna. Whoever's having a sauna in a chameleon costume, then I salute you, good on you. That must have been a serious sweat. We've also got bits of lobster, Father Christmas costume. I always say every year that they're more than welcome to take home what they win. I buy all these presents, gifts, costumes, because A, it's fun for the vlogs and it's always a good laugh, but also, so it's just a good laugh. But I did say, like, more than welcome to take them all home. And actually, that reminds me, my friend Matt, who had the chameleon costume, he did say that he wanted to take it home. So Matt, if you're watching this and you still want it, let me know, and I can, next time I see you, I'll bring it with me and you can keep it. So our costume collection from over the years is growing. There's a dedicated box or 2 boxes now in the loft of just fancy dress costumes, which I think every house should have a fancy dress section where it's got all the different costumes and stuff that you wear over the years to various parties. I love a good fancy dress party. But I did say this costume does need to stay because I want to wear this for when our niece arrives, so I can pretend to be Father Christmas and come and visit one evening. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to have a go at pretending to be Father Christmas for like family members. And now that we actually have little ones in the family, I'm itching to get that suit on and pretend to be Father Christmas. Oh. No, it needs to be deeper than that. No. I'll work on it. I also don't know what this is. Oh no, wait, this must be the Undertaker's coat, I'm guessing. I think I'll be finding stuff like this for the next week now, I know it. Or like bottle caps, or just like a random bottle somewhere, or a cup. It's everywhere. And here, this must be the Undertaker's, the wrestler's costume. But I just come upstairs and Mark and Rina are watching me vlog on the big telly. I don't really watch my own vlogs back, but definitely not on the big screen. And when I see my Tash on my phone like this, I don't really notice it that much now. I'm kind of used to it. Whereas on telly, it's bloody massive. Yeah, I was trying to get them to go inside. It was never going to work. If you can pull off a Christmas dinner with all these lot, then Christmas Day should be an absolute doddle, I reckon. Easy. Look at the size of it.
I know, I saw that.
It's massive. Well, after some detailed research, I've discovered that there is a battery compartment in the little secondary bit of train. 2 AA's, but it does require a little Phillips screwdriver, so that's a job for tomorrow. I've already had a few of my friends ask what that game was we were playing yesterday. Structured? No, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's upstairs, but I'll go and show you later on. But I thought what I'd do in this vlog is have a bit of a board game tour. A tour of my board games, a tour of the games that we have to play when we have guests around. Still got these chameleon feet on. Starting with, we've got this one, Wheels versus Doors, which is Matt Edmondson's company, Format Games, that make this. Remember the whole debate over is there more doors or wheels in the world, which I'll let you guys find out in the comments to decide whether you think there is more doors in the world or wheels. But it's one of those things, basically, where you, it's this versus that. Grab a card and place your bets as 2 randomly selected categories go head to head. Are there more movies featuring The Rock or casinos on the Vegas Strip? Bet your chips and then flip the card to reveal the answer. So you sort of, it's kind of like, it's basically gambling. It doesn't require actual proper money. I'm sure you could play this with real money, but I don't know if you'd want to. But a very, very cool game. That is a very, very good one. Next up, we've got Drunk, Stoned or Stupid. I've never played this. I've actually never played this game. So I couldn't tell you what that one's like, but maybe that's one to play with, probably not the family. I don't know. We've got this. I bought this, God, many years back now. Back when I lived in London. It's one of those games where you it take a whole day to play, I think. 10 plus players, up to 10 players, 2 to 7 players. How does that work? 42 minutes to play a game. But it's one of those ones where what secrets lie within the haunted Mysterium Manor? In this asymmetric cooperative game, one player adopts the role of the ghost, while the others play as psychics. All players share the same goal, to shed a light on the strange circumstances surrounding the ghost's death and lay its spirit to rest. Unable to speak, the ghost can only communicate by sending visions to reconstruct the events of that fateful evening. The gathered psychics must interpret these ethereal messages correctly. Cooperation and inspired guesswork facilitate their task of unmasking the culprit. But the time is short. The team must solve this enduring mystery before the spiritual connection with the ghost is lost. I like this kind of stuff. But you need people, but this is the sort of game where you need people who are committed to board games. Like, this is not for the casual board game player, I think. This is something that would take a while to learn, and you've got, you need to sort of take out a few hours or a rainy evening to play this. But I think if you have the right people with you, this could be a good game. It actually won awards. I've got this, The Chameleon, which I actually, with my own eyes, I can't see that writing, but when I look through the phone, I can see the writing, which is quite cool. Blend In, Don't Get Caught. This is a very, very popular game. A lot of people have this game. The super social whodunit party game. Everybody knows the secret except the chameleon, but who is the chameleon? To catch them, players must describe the secret with just one word. Too obvious, and the chameleon blends in. Too vague, and you start looking guilty. But yeah, a lot of people rave about this game. I have yet to actually play it. I don't think I've played it, but that's also a very, very good one. Gutterhead, fiendishly filthy drawing game. I mean, that sounds... I love a drawing game. With it being filthy... I mean, I must have played this before, because look, it's definitely been broken into. You get whiteboards, game rules. Gutterhead is the fiendishly filthy drawing game played in teams. The objective is simple. Tap into your depraved mind in order to draw out and guess your opponents to be the first to reach the finish line. It's basically probably like a rude version of Pictionary. Let me see this. What does this card say here? Hammered. Beyond drunk, but short of shit-faced. Okay. So it's like, yeah, it's like an adult. So you try and draw out a scene that represents that word, I guess. They've got to try and guess the word. There's so many of these games about. This is obviously a slightly ruder version, a more adult game, but could be a good laugh. We've got here Pointless, the mini game. Big fan of Pointless. So I thought this would be wicked. My nan would love this, actually. Maybe I'll play this when my nan comes down. Operation. That one is fun for little ones. This one is not fun for little ones, but this is probably one of the most popular card games probably ever, I think, at the moment. It's got to be Cards Against Humanity. I feel like everybody knows about this game. If you don't, it is fun. It is good. It's a good laugh, that one. Any honourable mentions in here? Obviously, Plunk, you all know. Twister, you all know. Oh, these are the two. These, actually, #gifted. I got sent these by the Sidemen, and they brought out card games, which I'm guessing are already out. Hopefully I've not ruined this, but I'm sure they'd be out before Christmas. But it's like ranking your friends from most to least, and reveal your honest opinions. Too far and social ladder. Good on you guys. In here, obviously Buckaroo, you know, Monopoly, you know. We've got the Friends version, which I think this could be a Boxing Day evening game, I think. Definitely with Diane, Andrew and Mel, I feel like they'd really enjoy this. So I think we should do that on Boxing Day. I have wanted to play this. I think I bought this for Brit for Christmas one year. Both big fans of The Labyrinth. It comes with these little minifigures that obviously you can actually paint, which I'd love to do. But it's Jim Henson's Labyrinth, the board game. Once again, this is like, I feel like any game that's in this shaped box is for like the hardcore board gamers out there. This, a bit like Mysterium, this one is the sort of one where you need a good few hours. It is 30+ minutes per game, but to learn all the different rules and different things, I think you need more time. Like you need a nice long stormy day to get through this. But will Sarah manage to defeat Jareth and his labyrinth, or will the Goblin King turn little Toby into a goblin babe? You have 13 hours to find out. Play with up to 4 friends in this fun family board game based on the classic Labyrinth movie by Jim Henson. I don't actually know how it works, but it looks like a real bit of me. So I would, once again, I'd love to, a rainy evening, play this. Also, if anybody has actually played any of these games, please let me know what you thought of them and if they're worth playing down in the comments below. And then down here, we've got Would I Lie to You, which is basically exactly as it is on the TV show, but a board game version. Little honourable mention to, I mean, this one, Game of Phones. OG Thatcher Joe viewers will know all about this card game. And also Hot Seat, another great game that I used to play in my YouTube videos back in the day. This one was probably one of my favourite ones. But this is also an absolute classic. Fun Employed, an interview game of actual jobs and absurd qualifications. I remember playing this, I think on Zoe's birthday once when we stayed in like a hotel somewhere in Brighton. The reason why I love this is it's a bit improv-y and a bit role-play, which I absolutely love. But yeah, that's another good one for Christmas. And then obviously there was this one from yesterday, Suspend. I'm still convinced we played the rules wrong, but there's no rule book in there. There's nothing that says how to actually play. I don't think so anyway, unless I just didn't see it, or it's written on the inside or something. No, I don't think so. But this is a great game, and already Rina said that we should definitely play this on Christmas. So this is definitely, I bought this one specifically for this Christmas. I think it's one that the whole family can play, even youngsters and adults, but it's also got that element of like risk and stuff. So that's a goodie. And finally, on my list of games that we should be playing this Christmas is this one, Magnetic. I actually bought this for Zoe and Alfie one year. You get a piece of rope that you make like a circle in, or any sort of like shape. It's always like a circular shape. And you have magnets, and you've got to place your magnets inside the circle. If they get too close to other people's magnets, and if they get too close to other magnets, they stick together, you've got to then take those and they become your magnets. The idea is to try and get rid of all your magnets without any of them hitting any of the magnets inside the shape. It's super simple, but it's a really, really fun game. So there we go. That's my board game haul for Christmas 2024. I had to actually think about the year then. My brain is not working today. If there's any games that you think are missing from my my roundup, or ones that you think I should get for Christmas, then do let me know, because I am always looking out for new and exciting games. I get into like a wormhole of like TikToks of people that their whole thing is just playing different board games and showing you how they work and giving like a review of it and like a rundown on how it works. And I love it. I love it. Especially like those, like I said before, those ones that require like a good afternoon to play. I really like those. So if you know any good ones, I've heard a lot about Ticket to Ride, and it's like a one word, not Risk, but it's like a one where you're like trying to build an economy and things like that. It's like a one word thing. The box is sort of orangey, yellowy. Catan? Catan. I want to say it's Catan. Catania? Catan. Catan. I think it's Catan. I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh, this is exactly what I need right now. Got this Epsom salts from TK Maxx. Was it TK Maxx or HomeSense or somewhere? I think TK Maxx and HomeSense are the same place, or they're owned by the same company. But soothes aching muscles. Does it actually though? Because I feel like every time I've used Epsom salts in baths and stuff, I don't necessarily notice a massive difference. Bear in mind, I don't really have that many muscles, so maybe it only works on people that actually have proper muscles. I don't know. But I've never really noticed. I've never gone, do you know what? That Epsom bath really sorted me out. I feel so much better now. I hope I eat my words, and I hope that actually does make me feel a lot better. But I think with me, it's just I've had not great sleep. It's very rare that I have my mates over. Like I said, it's once or twice a year, usually once in the summer, once at Christmas. Other than that, I don't see them. I just don't have scenarios where I have more than 2 drinks and late nights. Just don't do it anymore. So it definitely affects me more, especially as I'm getting older. It doesn't get any easier. I'm literally drinking a Lemsip now because I feel like I'm starting to get a little tickle in my throat. All week, actually, I've been having this thing where, like, wake up in the morning and my sinuses are all blocked. I feel quite, like, sinusy at the back prior to last night. So I hope, my body's been trying to battle it. So obviously last night would not have helped at all in the slightest. So I think I'm starting to let it win. So I'm going to have this bath, have a lem sip, and I'll be back on my A game tomorrow, I'm sure. But is there anything a candlelit bath cannot fix? Well, yes, there's many things, but this is exactly what I need right now. Okay, and with that, I'm going to end today's vlog here. Apologies, guys. I was hoping that this vlog would be longer and more interesting than this one was, but unfortunately, due to me trying to edit yesterday's vlog and falling asleep, trying to catch up on sleep, it's just been a bit of a write-off. And although I say I'm not a daily vlogmaser, I still would like to get something up every day for 24 days. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be hard. I never really had anything sort of planned for today. I think it was gonna be more sort of just like a cleaning up, sorting the house out, kind of chilled day. So hopefully you still enjoyed today's vlog. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow with another vlog. Remember, I am not a daily vlogmaser. Good night.